I don't have makeup on. How do I look?
You look great.
Okay. I was just...
Oh, we're good. Hi, everybody. It's James Bartholet, and welcome to a brand new year and a new episode of Inside the Industry with James Bartholet.
Woo! He told me to shake it.
I shake the probiotic. And without further ado, my best friends in the whole world, the legendary Christy Canyon and the legendary Loni Legend.
Woo! Yeah. Is that closed all the way? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. And speaking of legends, the legendary Seka is going to be calling in a few minutes.
Oh my God. And don't forget to mention she's signing with us.
That's right. She's signing with us. So is Loni. And so is a lot of gals. Our special Inside the Industry legendary booth that's going to be at AVN. This is going to be a crazy month. We have X3 that we're going to, the three of us will be at, and many of our co-stars will be there. That's going to be at the Hollywood Palladium, and that's going to be January 19th and 20th. Then on the 21st at the Hollywood Palladium is the XBiz Awards. Then, literally 30 hours later, I'm on the plane flying to Las Vegas.
What day do
setting
you leave?
up on the at 6 in the morning on the 23rd.
Why so early? You can't
Because
check in.
I got a special VIP.
Well, la-ti-da.
So I'm going to check in, and I'll be there for a whole week, and I've got to set up our booth, get all of the passes and everything like that. And remember, kids, if you are going to AVN, get down there early. There is a huge line, and you have to get your credentials and stuff.
I'm not going to get there till Thursday, though.
Well, you just get there in the morning.
Okay. Oh, you mean like just early during the day?
Yeah.
Will you get ours for us?
No, you have to go and get your own.
They were really strict about that.
They're
last year,
very
too.
strict about it because you have to show your ID, you have to piss in a cup, you have to spit in a vial. Yeah. No, but I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that that's the way they are. But that's going to be exciting. That's the AVN. That's going to be the 24th through the 27th, and then the AVN Awards that night on the 27th. And then we come back, and then we've got tons of stuff coming up. Christy is in the brand new Tangled XXX, our animated series.
Yay!
With me and Alex Cole. And Loni is going to be one of the stars for Hansel and Gretel XXX.
Now, where can people see these?
These are at Duke's Hardcore Honeys.
DukesHardcoreHoneys.com. Okay.
Yes.
You got to tell them where to see us.
That's true.
They
So
were
we're
on
going to
the
have
show
lots.
a
Yes, they
couple
were.
months
And
ago.
you were on. They had the toy line, and now we're concentrating on just the animated stuff. This is so big, girls, and for you guys out there watching and listening to us, is this animated porn stuff, is the hentai, they call it.
That's been popular for a
while.
quite
For a
some time.
while.
The first porn I ever watched was hentai.
No way.
And like Family Guy cartoon sex.
Yeah.
I've never seen a hentai or an animated porno before.
Well, I guess I was already interested in anime, so that was like a really easy just...
But this is what the younger generation wants to see. And
Are drawing themselves.
Right, and this is what I've said before, and I'll say it again, is we have to gear our industry toward the new demographic market.
Right.
Okay? The trench coat guys are like, should I get Metamucil or should I masturbate? You know, so they're just saying, okay. So
I agree.
the new generation of consumers for the adult stuff, I'd love the animated stuff. And what we've also found in the survey that we did toward the end of the year is less popular for the taboo porn.
Taboo, what would that be? Like stepmom?
Yeah, because there's so many mixed families, I think, that go on these days. It's not like, it's too real.
Yeah.
And it hits a little too close to home.
And
then it gets
Exactly.
gross.
And
Exactly,
it had its
Loni.
run. Everything,
Yeah.
parodies were a huge run for years.
Mm-hmm.
The stepmommy was, I mean, everything has its, time frame, it
Yeah.
seems. And then it's like, and I'm like that too when I watch porn. Like for a while I was only into like guy on guy porn. to me that was like, because it was taboo and it's something I couldn't do, obviously. Right. So to me it was sexy to see two hot guys like banging each other. Then one day I'm like, done with that. And then you go to like the one girl and 10 guys, like that girl that gets yes, right, that one little like fucking party favor, and they're like passing the pussy
I like
plate
that
down.
Party favor.
I do too. Right then, for a minute, I was into like the old couple with the 18-year-old, and it was like they're so dirty and filthy. I seem to like to watch porn that I have never done or that I can't do.
True.
Because you didn't have all these specialty kind of things in the 90s.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun. I get to relive what we just didn't have in the day. It was all very fluffy and vanilla, but it was porn. You were lucky to be seeing someone fucking in your bedroom on that VHS tape. Clunk, clunk, But, so that's the kind, and then now I don't really, I don't watch as much as I used to.
Really?
Yeah, I definitely don't need it to play with myself. I'll just... I don't know, just kind of get going.
It's the spank bank.
Or
just
you get,
get going?
I was wearing these new jeans at my day job, and I don't know what I did. I moved a certain way to talk to a customer or something for my coworker, and I was just like, It was like, I don't know, it was just rubbing up just right.
Right.
And I guess because I don't usually wear jeans, so maybe that was like a...
It just was going up and down on that clit, right where that seam is.
Yeah, it was great.
When you're
and
moving,
I had to stop
just...
myself. I was like, wait a minute. We're at work right now.
Is that new brand of dildo jeans that's out now? Yeah.
The James Bartholet, it's called.
Yeah, it has a little G-spot stimulator built into it.
Vibrates.
Actually, totally, because the really popular thing right now are the vibrating panties that guys will put on their girls for date night.
And then they have the control.
That's so popular right now. You can do it from your phone. You can do it from across state lines. You can do it from across the country. It's on the phone. It's awesome.
If you lived in a different state, you could do that to your girls.
Like if you guys are long distance, she was like, "Oh, I'm going to go out tonight with the girls." You'd be like, "Okay, bitch, sure."
I'm in control, honey. That's pretty cool. That is
What an evil little laugh. It's cute, but it's evil.
Now, Loni, are you still doing porn?
Yes.
Last time I saw you, you were. That had to be last year at some point. Early last year, too.
Yeah.
And then, very cool, very cool. So you're doing X3?
Yes.
And
It's
AVN.
also my third X3, and I've never missed an AVN, so it'll be my 10th, and I love it.
Wow.
My 10th,
You know what is so funny?
Look at this.
James Bartholet. We're having seafood.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I mean, it's just right to bring these out. These are fresh, homemade, bacon-wrapped scallops. A very simple recipe. You just pick up the scallops, but you want to get the jumbo scallops at your seafood department. And then you can get that pre-cooked bacon, just warm it up a little bit in the microwave, wrap them up, hold them in place with the toothpick, and then you want to cook that and sprinkle that with
Look
a
how cute
little...
you are. Wait, what did you sprinkle it with?
With a little paprika. Now, these are homemade crab cakes. I started working on these at noon. They are topped with Major Gray's chutney on that. So it's a sweet little chutney with raisins on top of it. Okay?
You're very creative. I'll give you that. Not much, but I'll give you that.
Thank you. And last but not least, we have scalloped stuffed shells. So again, these are scallops with dressing, and it has red peppers and green peppers in there and spices. So
beautiful. James,
these are nice little things that you can make at home.
You know what? Your food is, I look forward to it. I really do. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now, I know you don't eat seafood, so I got something for Loni since she doesn't have seafood desires tonight. We've got...
She's just saying she doesn't want to work with me.
No, that's not it.
Never that.
Oh.
Bingo.
Shit, what was that?
That was almost all over my outfit. Yeah.
Oh my God.
These are sliced ham, and this is marinated in honey with garlic, and it also has a little bit of the Major Gray's chutney sauce in there. So I think if you could smell that, how delicious that is. Isn't that nice?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the scallops.
Oh,
and the
God,
crab
yeah.
cakes.
They do look pretty.
But
Points
you
for
just don't.
presentation.
Yes. Thank you. I get points for
Fish,
presentation.
or you just don't at all.
I've had salmon.
Right.
I like salmon.
Everybody
Not your thing,
likes
though.
salmon.
No, yeah, it's how you gonna beat salmon.
Yeah.
My uncle used to fish, and he brought home a bunch of tuna before.
Okay.
So I've had the ahi tuna, and he cooks it. He doesn't even really cook it. He just kind of seared it. That
Okay.
was good.
Seared tuna's excellent. But it's just not
But,
really.
yeah.
I love your nails. I want to see.
I did them.
You do these yourself?
That's very creative.
And let me see oh, that's your left hand, and you're good at that. Very, very nice. Very creative artist.
I'm just in a very blue period, but not in a sad blue period.
And Edric,
Okay.
we saved one for you too, kiddo.
Thank you, honey. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so our number here tonight is
818-231-2580. And Seka is going to be calling in very soon.
And she hasn't done a convention
Since she did an Exotica. She did.
Maybe it was right after COVID.
It was right after COVID.
Okay.
She was with us in Exotica in
Chicago?
yes, ma'am.
She
it was
was
Chicago.
she does not do a lot of conventions.
No, she doesn't. So
She
for us to
is-
have her is an honor and a very rare thing, I must say. Yeah.
James, this is delicious.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Lonnie, here's some nice ham slices for
so
you.
Good. And then we pretty much from traveling, I think, get February off before Exotica Chicago starts up. Mm-hmm. Do you do the Exoticas?
Yes, my favorite is the Miami one, and I always love going to the Jersey one because
And you don't
I grew
like
up in New
Chicago?
York. So
What about Chicago?
You don't
I
like
do have a lot of fans out there, but it's a bit traumatic for me to go to Chicago. One of my fellow co-stars died out there.
Oh, dear, yeah.
Yeah, bless his soul.
I love the Florida one.
That is always so much fun.
Yep.
But I always end up spending all the money I make.
I know. It's probably
But
the
it's so worth
slowest.
it. It's so worth it, though.
It's like a nice little paid vacation.
Exactly, except, you're paying for it.
And then do you sign at James's booth there?
At the Inside the Industry booth.
So what did everyone do for New Year's Eve?
Oh, mine was so much fun. I have a group of karaoke homies that I love, and we went to the Tiki No Bar in NoHo. Where my homie Jake, he does karaoke there. We used to all go to Mrs. Robinson's. They had it twice a week. That's in Toluca Lake, and they just
Like,
sold it and changed
dun,
it.
dun,
so.
dun, dun, Mrs. Robinson. Like that?
It's a Irish thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Mrs. Robinson. It was called Timmy Nolan's before.
Oh,
Next to the Bob's Big
yeah.
Boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that place, Timmy
Yeah.
Nolan's.
Well, they
in the
resold
90s.
it now again, and they're calling it Jackrabbit Slims, like the movie.
Okay.
But they suck now. It's all hipstery and so all of us are kind of displaced. We've been kind of bouncing between the Champs Bar on Burbank and then we go to Tiki No on Sundays. But now
So
for
you like the
Fridays,
bohemian kind of bars?
I like a divey bar.
The divey bohemian bars.
They
Yeah.
are fun.
Yeah. that
Anything
makes
with
sense.
karaoke, I'm there.
You are, and do you get up there and sing the karaoke?
I sure do.
You are so. Okay, so you've been around long enough. Did you ever
PSK.
go?
Yes, I had a birthday there. I had at least one birthday there.
It
yes.
was I remember
so much fun.
Were you there when Nikki Hunter?
Yeah, when
used
she
to-
hosted.
We had
it.
Nikki
She
Hunter.
adorable.
She's
Nikki
so
Hunter.
great.
Yes.
I remember there was. Is that a caller? Okay. Who was the guy? Crankus or Wankus? Wankus used to be the host.
Oh,
and he
my
used to do
God.
funny little parody takes on the songs and stuff like that.
I never went there for him.
Oh wait, I think I know who you're talking about. He never sings the actual lyrics. He
No.
makes up a rap on the spot to
But
the
I'd
song.
go there with Trinity St. Clair and
it's usually about sex
Tia
and stuff.
Tia
It's
Cyrus.
Oh my God! And then
Good
do you
God.
remember? Wankus was the guy that owned one of the first kind of porn radio shows, KSEX.
That's right.
Thank
He
you.
had that.
It was
and
internet radio.
PSK was run by Seymour Satin.
What happened to
Oh,
him?
we have a caller. I think this is Seka. Hello, is this Seka?
Yes, it is. How are you?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together for the legendary Seka.
Seka, this is Christy Canyon, and I cannot wait to see you later on in the month.
I know. I can't wait to see you in Vegas.
We are going to have so much fun. The last time I saw you was in Chicago about 2 years ago.
Yes.
And you gave me a nickname. Seka always had a nickname for Ginger. What was it? It was so cute.
Ginger's nickname was Wingnut.
Wingnut. And what's my nickname?
CC Ryder.
CC Ryder. I love it.
Oh, wow.
It took me 35 years to get a nickname from Seka, but I got it.
Oh, wow. Well, we've got Loni Legend with us also tonight, Seka, and she's gonna be in the booth with us.
I can't wait to meet you.
Lovely. I can't wait to meet you either.
Seka paved the road for us 80s girls.
For all of the girls.
Right.
Yeah.
But started with from the late 70s, it went into the 80s. Because Seka, you were in it, correct me if I'm wrong, which I usually am. You were in late 70s when it was all like film.
Yes, it was 8mm and 35
Wow.
millimeters.
So as a performer in that era, how did you feel, Seka, when it went from 8mm and film into video, VHS tapes? Were you like, who cares, fucking is fucking? Or were you like, oh, they're taking away some of the art form?
Yeah, as long as they paid me, I was fine.
I love this woman. She always shoots from the hip, man.
And honest.
And honest. Now, Seka, we've had some fans that wrote in some questions for you because they knew you were going to be on. This one here is from Guy Fleck in the Midwest. He said, what was the main difference on scenes of industry work you shot on film compared to those shot on today on video?
There wasn't.
He wanted to know what's the difference you think, in your opinion, between adult films that were shot back in the day on film and things that are now done digitally. I mean, they're shooting with cell phones now. They're shooting adult films with a fucking cell phone, and people are buying it.
I don't think there's any difference as long as they get the fucking scenes in where you can see the dick and pussy and the money shot, which is usually the cum shot.
Beverly from San Antonio, Texas asks, Seka, did you like that Boom Chickie Wah Wah music, or did you hate it?
Well, I didn't care what music was playing because it wasn't playing while we were working.
Aha. See, now that's a very good point. This came in post.
That was put in afterward.
And did you, piggybacking on that question, Seka, did you ever watch your films once they were shot, post-production, edited, and then released? Would you watch your stuff?
Not really.
Right.
Same.
No, I mean, I was there, so I knew what happened, so I didn't need to watch it.
You know, one thing, so I would sometimes, like with a boyfriend, just forget, oh, fuck me in the position Peter North's fucking me. You know, it was kind of fun and whatever. But another thing about what I liked in our day, Seka, was, do you remember Ron Vogel, the photographer? He used to put gel over the lights.
Yeah.
And we looked so smooth and so soft and kind of Vaseline looking. Now it's like high definition. I'm like, fuck no, it doesn't hide the perfection.
They did that when they did Dynasty and Knots Landing.
Right.
Every time that Joan Collins was on, she had to have Vaseline over the lens and over the lights.
And they put those gels on. Get the pink gel, get the red gel, and it just kind of smoothed things out. And then I remember high definition came around, and I'm thinking, where are the gels?
I mean, every little pimp.
All they had to do was use I think it was called an 81B filter.
Okay. I didn't even know about that one. I didn't even know. Now, Seka, what is it that was like your
memorable
where you wanted to go to the AVN show in 3 weeks? What made you kind of come out of your, little retirement going on, because it's been 3 years since you were at a convention. What was it that made you decide to go to the AVN in a few weeks?
James Bartholet.
Christy.
Yeah, exactly. And as well as a gentleman is doing a sort of like a documentary on me.
Okay.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah. They're going to be filming a documentary about Seka. And so they're going to be doing some of the footage there at AVN. That makes total sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great idea.
And I'll be up on OnlyFans very soon.
What? This just in, breaking news. Seka will be on OnlyFans.
And it's about time, Seka. And what did you secure your username on OnlyFans? And if so, why don't you just shout it out for us?
It's Seka XXX.
Okay, so onlyfans.com/SekaXXX.
Wow.
Are you going to film new content?
It's not up yet, but it will be right after the AVN show.
Wow. This is some breaking news.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, kids, that's incredible. I had no idea she was going to talk about it. She was going to say this. Wow.
That is excellent, though. It's interesting how many different mediums and different formats of adult you have gone through, Ginger Lynn and I have gone through. Like, who would have ever thought that it would just be such a completely different game?
Good God.
That's very true.
I mean, and it's a good game. I'm not knocking it. It's still fun. But my God, those days are like we were talking before you called in, Seka on with us. Before you called in, we were talking about how like hentai porn, kind of like a cartoony porn or something.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have ever fucking thought of doing cartoon porn? And it always comes in the top 3 on like.
And it's so popular.
Yeah, it's always rated in the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
I did something like that with David Tell, but it never came out.
Oh, David Tell, the comedian. He was so wonderful. He was on Comedy Central, and he was one of our mainstream celebrity hosts of the AVNs one year. A really great guy.
Yeah.
And Ginger and I did an episode of his now defunct.
He had a show with porn stars.
What was that called? Something was
After Porn Ends.
Dave's Old Porn or something like that.
Right.
That's right. And then it just stopped. One night, about 2 months ago, Ginger and I were fucking shit-faced in bed. And we start drunk calling all the comedians we fucked. Or that wanted to fuck. I'm not saying we fucked them all, maybe, who knows. And he was one of them. And you could tell he had a girl there because he's like, oh, hey, Christy and Ginger, let me call you back tomorrow. Most people be like, where have you been for 5 years?
Or hold on, let me get some baby oil.
It was so funny. And like a few of them weren't there. And the next day I'm like, oh, why is George calling me? And she's like, I think we called him last night. I'm like, ew.
George Burns?
No, I don't want to say.
Oh, God. George Carlin?
No, I'm not going to say. They're both dead, though, aren't they?
I was going to say.
No, they're alive. Oh, Seka, I just love you so much. I cannot wait to see you next 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
In 2 weeks, we're going to be there the 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th.
And you know, Seka, there's always so much.
Our booth,
inside.
our booth number is.
Oh God, I don't know. I made a wonderful seafood thing. I don't have the booth number. Edric, do we have the booth number anywhere? No? Okay.
It's called Inside the Industry. It'll be in there on the pamphlet. Yeah.
We're smack dab in the middle of the whole thing.
Oh, good.
I spent the money for us to have the big booth.
Good. Mm-hmm. And the big names.
And the big names.
Huge.
I mean, it's incredible, the people that we got there.
Now, Seka, you were talking that they're going to be filming a documentary. Mm-hmm. Do you know, like, what channel, what company, how people can see that when it comes out?
I don't know yet.
Okay. So they're going to shop it once it's done.
And then once they do, then come back on and promote it.
That part, well, of course, that's a given.
And
absolutely.
Over the last, I'd say 3 years, Ginger Lynn and I have been doing a lot of documentaries, be it about sex before the internet for Vice, or these two British girls, something on Ron Jeremy. I don't recall seeing you in any of those documentaries.
I wasn't.
That's why. That makes sense then.
She's very picky about the stuff she does. I've known this woman for some time now.
Right.
And she is very, very picky what she gets herself involved in because of her branding. And this is an important thing for young girls out there that are watching and listening to the show is you have to work on your branding since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do.
You have to, now this didn't happen back in the day, but nowadays, the minute you decide your porn name and that you're going to get into porn, go to GoDaddy.com and register that, right?
I wish I did.
Okay, so Loni Legend is shaking her head, Seka, saying she wishes she did. What has happened to your name, Loni Legend, since you did not incorporate or trademark it?
When I finally found a webmaster, good old Ted, if you're listening, he still has mine. I'm a .net, though. Some asshole wanted like $6,000 for the domain name.
Yeah.
For .com, LoniLegend.com. Complete asshole.
And they have the whole rights to do that.
It was only a couple years maybe into my career, and apparently guys go out and they do this. They go out and they buy up all these new girls' names, whether they get big or not, because it's cheap, because it's probably like $1 or something ridiculous. And then if they make it big, they have to come to them to buy the rights.
And it's some guy in Bendover, Iowa that's sitting there like masturbating into a peanut butter jar, you know, and it's like, you know.
Seka, did anyone ever, when .coms became huge in the late 90s, early millennium, it was like probably 99, did somebody go out and buy Seka.com off the bat?
No, I did. Well, I had to get it back, but I have it registered, trademarked, and copywritten.
Yeah. Listen to her.
So you had to fight a little bit for it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sued the people that were using it, got it back, and I didn't ask money for it. I just asked them to stop using it, which they did, because I had my lawyer call them and tell them we would sue them.
Yeah. And listen, girls, if you're getting into the adult industry, not only are you going to need an agent and or manager, but you're also going to need an entertainment lawyer once you start making a name for yourself, and an accountant. God damn it, pay your fucking taxes.
Everyone needs an accountant, though, not just porn stars. I mean, that's across the board.
Absolutely. Pay your taxes.
They don't forget. What my dad used to say, death and taxes are the two things you can't avoid. I'm like,
I know. There was a male porn star, and he was a very big-name male porn star, and he didn't pay for like 4 or 5 years. They came after him, and he had the car and the house and the whole thing. They took everything.
Well, there have been girls and it's documented, that didn't pay taxes and they went to jail.
Oh.
Yeah. And not porn jail. Jail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sybil Brand or
With
whatever it's
rough
called.
bull dykes that
Right.
don't use lube when they fuck you with those handmade dildos. You know, yeah.
That's such a picture.
Get over here, honey.
How did you...
Vaseline or Abilene works better.
Haveline?
No, Abilene. Seka, I fucking love you for remembering this.
I thought she said Haveline, like the oil.
It was
the
like
motor
that.
oil.
In the day, in the 80s, when there wasn't all this designer lube shit out there, we used a jar. It was a jug, like a tub with a screw top called Abilene. And you would have a big jug of it, and everyone just dipped in for their scene. So you'd look in, and there's like dirty finger marks.
Oh, no.
And it is, I still see it at the market, it's makeup remover.
Oh, that one that girls are just smushed all over their face and then
Yep.
They use that
And that's what we used. I don't remember, maybe baby oil or something, but
have you ever heard that before?
Right? Oh my
Abilene
God.
was the lube of choice in the 80s. But I loved how everyone just dipped into it. It wasn't like a squeeze bottle. It was so unsanitary, but no one cared. We were just a big family working together every day.
You don't think about
Abilene.
these kinds of things.
Yes.
And they named a city in Texas after this lube.
Which I signed at once.
Yes.
I did. Abilene, Texas. Gotta love them, Texas.
The home of lube in the South.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
Now we're going to be getting hate mails from the mayor of Abilene now. Yeah.
There's
Seka.
an Abilene, Kansas as well.
Oh, Abilene, Kansas?
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't sign there.
She is a wealth of information.
Yes, she is.
She's like Cliff on Cheers. She's got all these little facts.
Remember how fun, Seka, those bookstore signings were in the day? I mean, they don't really have them anymore. Like, we'd go to porn stores and do signings for a day.
Right.
It was so, and you'd be like, so what's your name? And in the back you hear, click, click. The tokens would run. They had tokens.
Yes. We used to do a place in way back in the day. And I had like Kitten and Charmaine Starr and all those kind of girls. And Cinnamon Love. And we did some place on Hollywood. No, it was Santa Monica in Western. Okay. And it was a little thing, diamond, you know.
The token booth.
Put the token in there. And the girls are in there, and the guy's looking over there, and he's looking at Alexis Amore, and then he's looking at the movie and stuff, and he's like, he gets some tokens, and he's in there. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then he comes out, okay, do you want to buy a picture? No, I'm good now.
Oh. And you'd hear the clink, 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 and, you know, after 3 minutes it turns off, and they got to get more tokens, and how fucking fun were those days, Seka?
God.
Well, I know. I had 6 adult bookstores at one time.
What?
And when I didn't hear any coins dropping and no movies going, because I could see down the back where the projectors were.
Right.
I'd bang on the wall, and I'd say, "Up with your pants and down with the quarters, boys."
I'm going to get that made on a T-shirt for you for AVN.
Oh, my God, that is
Up with the
classic.
pants and down with the quarters.
And then you'd go in, you'd look in, like, after, and there'd be, like, the glory holes in between the two token booths.
Now, I think this is a fascinating fact about Seka that a lot of people don't know, that she owned a chain of adult stores. Wow.
I never knew that.
I mean, the woman truly is an entrepreneur.
Yes, always has been.
Yeah.
Throughout your decades, Seka, and I've been in it for 4 decades. I'm right there with you with the word decades. Throughout your decades, did you ever try and start something non-adult?
Good question.
No, I didn't either. I'm very comfortable. I didn't either. I didn't know what else. I mean, I worked for my dad for 4 years, but, you know, I think I worked for Bullock's for a week.
Bullock's
Bullock's.
department store.
Yes, and after
God.
a week, I'm like, oh, fuck, no, I don't know how to work the register.
How many people remember Bullock's department store? Yeah, there's
and
two of
I.
us.
Magnans.
I. Magnans.
And Joseph Magnans.
And Mervin's.
Yeah, there were a few.
store?
Sears, they're gone now.
You're right. You're right.
No, there's still a Sears in Burbank.
No, it's gone.
They just reopened it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
But it's a whorehouse.
No, it is not a whorehouse. Is there anything in your time in the business, Seka, that you didn't do that you look back and go, I should have dabbled in that, I should have tried this out?
No.
No, me either. Me either. Like even sex acts. I never did a DP. I don't miss it.
If there was someone I didn't want to work with, I didn't work with them.
And
that was the best advice that John Holmes ever gave me. He said, don't do anything or work with anyone that you don't want to.
What great advice.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
And I'm going to even take it a step further, not just working with somebody. I always tell girls, if there's a scene you don't want to do, don't do it. Don't go against your values. Like, I don't know about you, Seka, I never did a DP. I don't do them in my personal life. I just... And I wasn't going to do it just for a little extra money or for the sake of, I'll get more fans. No, because you compromise your mental health if you start doing stuff that, or people, like Seka said, that you're just not into.
Mm-hmm. That's
yeah, exactly.
Gotta stay strong to your no list.
I can remember one time I was at a bar, and I was at the bar getting a drink, and some guy walks up behind me and he says, I sure would like to get in your pants. And I turned and looked at him. I said, I already have one asshole in there. I certainly don't need two.
Another t-shirt. Oh my God.
I knew she was going to come up with a zinger. I knew it.
Another t-shirt.
You have just always been so fast on your feet with tort replies. I love one of the many things I love about you, Seka. No one ever got anything over on Seka, to my knowledge.
She walked off that Morton Downey Jr. show, right, Seka?
Yes, I did, because he was just, I mean, I know it was his job. I understand that. But he was just being rude and insulting, so I flipped him off and walked out.
Right on.
I love that.
And you can find that clip on YouTube.
Nice.
Oh, I want to look it up later. Seka Morton Downey Jr. God, remember him?
People applauding. When you read the comments, people are like, right on, Seka. You know, they were really cool. Seka, I have another question.
I don't know whether it was later, but that night or later in the week, I was at a little place we used to all go to for drinks, and he was there, and he walked up and he said, I want to apologize to you because I was just doing my job. I said, I know that. It's not a big deal to me.
Right. And it's not. That's the beauty of Seka. It's not a big deal to her. She could give two shits.
Yeah, she could. Seka, next question for you. Of all of the great porn mustaches of the 70s and 80s, who do you think had the best porn mustache?
Porn stash.
Porn stash.
Mike Ranger.
Mike Ranger?
Oh, my God. I love how that was just, she didn't even have to fucking think. She did not have to think at all. Do you remember the best porn mustache I remember from the 80s? Dan T. Mann.
I don't know who that is.
I think he was more of like that mid-80s crew. Came in, then. And what'd you like about...
Yeah, I don't know.
What'd you like about his mustache, Mike Ranger's?
Well, he just knew how to eat good pussy.
Ooh! With that mustache. I like mustaches.
Now, there's some girls that don't like that. And they've told male talent to shave the mustache off on the set.
I love a good big daddy beard.
Me too.
Right, like hold on to it while you're riding.
The other thing is like I still have pussy hair, so it doesn't like, it's not that sensitive. Like, ooh, it's, you know, because I'm not bald down there. So it's like their hair mixed with your hair. It's just, I love that.
A nice soft mustache, bristles, just kind of.
Yeah, well, it's a flavor saver.
It holds the flavor.
Flavor saver.
It holds
okay,
the
now
flavor.
there's another, Edric, there's another t-shirt we got to make for Sega.
Great t-shirt.
Now.
We can have a whole clothing store by the time we're done with Seka.
With just all of her
Seka's
little quotes.
t-shirt hut.
Yeah. I love it. Anything you want to tell the fans out there, Seka?
Well, you can go to my website, Seka.com, or come and see me at AVN, booth number 632 with Christy, Ginger, and I'm not sure who else is there.
Well, me.
Well, of course.
Loni, who's
the
here.
Great Jane.
Thank you. We've got Mickey Lynn, who's going to be there. We've got Michelle
cool.
Maylene, Misty Stone, Tia Kai, Lucky Star, Kiki Dare.
It's going to be, but you, Ginger, and I, Seka, we are taking the early shift.
Yeah.
I like the early shift. The collectors come out, this, that, and the other. By nighttime, it's not my demographic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they're wasted.
We'll be drunk in the bar, Seka. Come
They're
on.
No,
wasted.
peeps are wasted.
No, they do get wasted late at night.
Yeah.
And we'll
Vegas.
be drunk. Seka and Ginger and I will be drinking under the table at the local fucking watering hole.
Well, let's tell all the fans out there now. Listen to us very carefully. Mind your P's and Q's. Whether you're coming to X3, you're going to AVN, you're going to the Exotica Expos, mind your P's and Q's. Be a gentleman, be a gentle lady, be a nice person.
Respectful.
Yes.
A breath mint would not kill you.
Hand sanitizer.
Some deodorizer would not kill you. Hand sanitizer.
Always ask. Consent is king.
Yes. Yeah, don't just come up and go, I want to give you a kiss. Like, hello? No.
Right.
Yeah.
We're also there to work. No free pickies or anything.
No free pickies. And please, we do appreciate you so much. But if there is a line there, please don't go into your life story about how you're still living in your parents' garage and you masturbate to us every day. We don't have time for that.
Yeah,
No
but just
problem.
keep it to, like,
I like
you know.
hearing that. It's good for the old ego. I masturbate to you every day, Christy and Seka.
Well, I've already got my Altoid pack.
Yeah. I love you. And the way the booth is set up, I think Ginger said she's going to sit next to you. There's a little aisle, and then I'm going to be at that table next to you guys.
Yeah. And then
cool.
remember, if you take a picture of these ladies, you got to pay them for that.
Oh,
Okay.
we will.
No sneaky
Yeah.
When I first met Seka, and it was at an Exotica many years ago, she and I were in a conversation and having a nice conversation and talking, and the kid, like a drive-by, he just walked by with his cell phone, clicked the picture. She goes, hold on a second, James. Jumps out from behind your booth, grabbed the kid, said, give me some money for that. You just took a picture of me. And the kid
And
was
did
all, oh yeah.
Good.
Oh, he was shaking like a leaf.
Oh, my
Good.
God, Seka, I love that. Only you could get away with that. I'd like
Well, I mean,
trip, I'd
you
fall.
should do that.
Well,
I agree.
It's not like we're there for our health.
Right.
That's
it's
right.
our job.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Things are expensive. I mean, look at this feast I made here.
It's so good. Oh, my
By the
God.
way, Seka, so I made bacon wrapped scallops tonight,
Oh,
crab
yum.
cakes with Major Gray's chutney on it, ham, stuffed scallops.
I'm so full. It's
Oh my
delicious.
God, yeah.
His food is fabulous.
Deviled eggs, everything.
Cheese, crackers, fresh fruit.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good guy.
Really good food. And I think that's important, too, because, you know, we used to have, you know, back in the day, you know, everybody'd have a little drink or something like that, you know, and then loosen up for the conversation. Don't need that. I think having the food and sitting around and you got something in your belly and you're kind of relaxed. Now you kind of want to open up and you want to talk and have conversations.
It's very, very homey.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Oh my God.
Lady Loni.
And I'm like a bubby. You know, it's like, oi, sit down and eat already. Yeah.
Seka, you are so amazing. I can't wait to see you and hit the bar after work with you and Ginger.
Well, thank you.
This is Loni. I'd love to buy you guys one of those
so
rounds.
cute.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you. Is it fun for somebody like you, Loni, that's relatively new in the past decade, unlike us couple of decade girls, to hear the stories about how this business was in the golden era?
I fucking love it. You know, a kid like peeps my age are like, oh, I should have been born 10 years sooner. I definitely believe that. I should have been born sooner.
What year did you get in, Loni?
2014 was my first big production
Okay,
shoot.
2004. So 10 years. Right at 10 years.
Yep.
Wow.
I've enjoyed so much of it. I've made such amazing friends.
Yeah.
Like, I've had some very unique and amazing experiences just because, you know, the universe put me in the right place at the right time, as I like to think.
It's all about
and,
timing.
you know, by the time I got in the industry, there was a lot of shit going. Well, I mean, there's always some shit going on, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm grateful for the time I had.
The condom law thing was going on that
The condom law
year.
thing, that was crazy. And then all those shutdowns that were false positives, but still drove everybody nuts.
Oh, God, yeah.
And it made me question whether or not I wanted to stay because I'd really come into like my comfort and as a young woman in my sexual prime. Well, not prime, I don't think that's a thing. But
Actually, you're a little older.
I've heard. I'm very much looking forward to my 30s and 40s.
All
so,
right,
yes. I love to hear the stories because I just wish I could have been there. But, you know, it all just makes for more making those new kinds of crazy, awesome
Exactly.
And now, Seka, real quick, I know that you have to get going. I want to ask you, Seka, you are starting an OnlyFans right after the AVN show. It will be onlyfans.com/Seka, SEKAXXX. What are you going to be putting on your site?
You'll have to wait and see.
Oh, you.
See, Seka, you were supposed to say, eating your fucking muff in Vegas, Christy. We're shooting a scene together. I'll eat your muff, though, if you want to do it that way. I'll follow your lead.
I don't think I'm going to be shooting any scenes.
You're so cute. I love you. Oh, my God. That's her nice way of saying, back up, bitch.
Oh, no. I mean,
Back up.
no.
You're not getting my snatch.
Christy, there's a lot of people that just do OnlyFans and they've just got very vanilla pictures and stuff up there now.
Will you be having nudes, though? Be it stuff from your past, maybe 10 years ago, and maybe some new stuff, Seka? Like, if a...
Yes.
Yeah.
What about private videos? If a guy wants to get a video of you playing with your bosoms and maybe grabbing them, putting a dildo between them, would you go to that level?
Probably.
Yeah.
Depending on what they want to pay for it.
Right.
There you go.
Good
Money
answer.
talks, bullshit walks.
Oh, yeah. My dad used to say that one, too.
Yeah, that's so true. Seka, it's been wonderful having you on. Where can they follow you on social media, my love?
I'm on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
On what else? Twitter.
Twitter. We now have to say X now.
I still like Twitter.
Yeah.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
X is dumb.
Are you on Reddit? Reddit is super popular right now.
No.
There's so many, Seka. I'm
Yeah.
on Twitter and the other one, Instagram. I'm not even on Facebook.
And there's loyal fans and only fans and there's lots and lots of platforms out there now.
But I like picking two and just working those two heavily.
That part. That
yeah,
part.
Otherwise,
like an
you're
exclusive.
Yeah, and I'll have it on Seka.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have banners on that where you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter,
all that stuff,
or whatever.
Links. That's
the link tree they call it.
Yeah. Very smart. Very smart.
Seka, thank you so much for calling in tonight. We love you, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
I love you guys too, and thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Seka, you are the best. I can't wait to see you.
Everybody, let's hear it for Seka. Woo! Happy New Year.
Thank you.
All right, let's break away for a commercial. We come back, we're going to take your calls. We got more questions from fans. We got what you want to know from our friends at the mall.sexy, and a lot more coming up right after this.
Do you like your cartoons, comics, animated porn, and games that are hot, raw, and uncensored? Check out Dukes.com. That's Dukes with a Z. They have the sexiest erotic stories featuring curvy MILFs, busty teens, and well-hung studs ready to give them every thick inch. There's superhero porn, horror and suspense porn, monster porn, and horny housewives. With hundreds of videos and thousands of comics, you'll be guaranteed to have a good time. And coming this summer, Dukes.com will be adding some hardcore VR animated porn onto the site as well. So, check out Dukes.com. You won't be disappointed.
Happy holidays from Duke's Dolls. We're having a special sale for the holiday season. For the months of December to January, when you type the promo code in HOLIDAY 2023, that's HOLIDAY 2023, we will automatically get you $100 off the price of any medium or large product on the website. That's www.dukesdolls.com. Come and get a very special gift for a very special someone or yourself. We won't tell if you don't. So come and get the best pleasure toys around and only at Duke's Dolls. That's dolls with a Z, baby. HappyHolidays.com. If you like me, your lovely Misty Stone, Emily Willis, Kenzie Reeves, Gabby Carter, Bella Danger, Tina K, Sybil, Erica Lauren, Candace Dare, or Purple Bitch, go to the mall.sexy, click channels number 2, and scroll down to whatever you like, baby. Or check out our news. Keep up with what's happening, like Inside the Industry and much, much more. All you want is at the mall.sexy. Remember that site and visit them today and every fucking day. The mall.sexy, baby.
The mall.sexy is the newest porn center, and you can find all that you're looking for there. Shop the stores and check out the theaters. Everybody is on there, even me, the lovely Misty Stone. Just click on the channel 2 at the top, and all of my social media connections are on there too, baby. And one of the real reasons that I'm talking about the mall.sexy is the mall.sexy now has the new Vixen Media Group series, Milfy. Plus, Blacked Raw, Tushy Raw, Deeper, starring that sexy redhead Maitland Ward and Slate. Go to the mall.sexy and join today, and all of the links are there on the homepage. 24 hours a day, the mall has it all. The mall.sexy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Inside the Industry with James Bartholet and Christy Canyon and Loni Legend. We had Seka just called in and talked to us.
Love her. Now it's your turn.
818-231-2580. And look at this. I made this bacon wrapped scallops.
So good.
and the homemade crab cakes with a Major Gray's chutney and raisins on the top, and stuffed scallops.
It's so good, James.
And ham. And for dessert, we have cunnilingus.
That's your dessert. What's ours?
We could do it.
Well, it's a good thing I've got the mustache, the flavor saver. I love that one.
Flavor saver. That's
It
classic.
should just be a picture of that guy. Who's the guy she said?
John.
No, not John Holmes.
James.
The one with the mustache.
That she said was her favorite mustache.
Yeah.
He should do a picture of just his mustache and then the flavor saver. That's her fourth. That's her fourth T-shirt.
Oh my God, that's a
Very
fuck. That's
Loni.
good,
Very,
Loni.
very creative.
I think fans like those kind of creative things there.
Like
Yeah.
insider jokes that aren't necessarily outwardly
Okay.
corny.
Right.
Let's ask this caller calling in. Hello, caller. Who's this? Where are you calling from tonight?
Hi, it's Sleepy. I'm calling from Florida.
You got to turn him up a little bit there. What was that again? You're from Florida?
Yeah, it's Sleepy.
Oh, it's Sweepy, of course.
You-
Here you go, Sweet Pea. You want double egg? There.
Now,
There you go.
Sweet Pea, you started watching porn in what, the late 80s, early 90s?
Yes, right around there, yes.
And did you, Sweet Pea was in my fan club from day one, I may add, my snail mail fan club. Okay.
Wow.
Did you, because you kind of grew up in that whole, VHS era, did you ever venture into the 70s watching porn and watch Seka, Marilyn Chambers, that whole crew?
Mm-hmm.
I did buy some vintage videos, yes.
All right.
I love how he said vintage.
I know, me too. And, okay, so the 70s and 80s, what was the big difference? Or 70s to 90s? In a consumer's eye, Sweet Pea,
good idea.
what did you notice the difference?
Just classic action with great, beautiful ladies and just awesome scenes.
That's so sweet, but
that's a safe answer.
You know how to walk that fine line. Like, I remember watching some of the classics, like Cafe Flesh.
Yes.
I remember watching that, and of course,
That was like some weird kind of Clockwork Orange shit.
it was crazy.
I would dig that.
You gotta
Cafe
watch it.
Flesh was
Cafe
wild.
Flesh.
The difference, hold on, smiling, hold on. The difference that I noticed from some of the classics, including like Deep Throat, this and that, a lot more storyline than even the 80s and the 90s. It was barely any sex. It was almost all titillation and, but not a lot of hardcore. A lot of hair, but not a lot of hardcore, that kind of thing. Did you ever watch anything from the 70s or 80s just for giggles one night?
Not for giggles. I didn't come into the internet ages, I couldn't get access to everything quite yet. So I'm still more where I was kind of sneaking peeks at DVDs or the whatever pop-up kind of thing came up, unfortunately.
Right.
I bet it popped up.
Yeah, sure did.
Her clit.
That's right.
She has a clit, honey bunny.
I've heard of clits getting hard and a little
Yes,
engorged.
they do.
I have a good
yes,
one.
they
Who had
do.
the biggest clit? Sweet
You.
Pea. No. No.
Kinsey
I
Reeves.
do have a good one.
Kinsey Reeves has a giant inflated. Her vagina puffs up so much when she's not shooting porn. They use it as a bouncy room for kiddie parties. It's crazy.
Okay, there's something really wrong with that. you
went
even
to an odd place
overstepped.
there, but-
Yeah, I agree. Now,
All right, no, but seriously, she's got this huge, giant,
Well, because technically
engorged,
clits are just
engorged
underdeveloped penises.
I've always
Yes.
heard that. I have the Audi. I definitely do, and if you pull everything back, it's like
Your
it sticks
pussy is shaped like an Audi?
My clit. My clit is an Audi.
James, have you seen a
an
vagina
Audi. I thought you meant an Audi. An Audi. Like
My
the
clit
car
is-
from Sweden.
No, I don't have an Audi.
Why, that's even more. No, come on.
Now he's just scratching his
I'll
way out.
drive my Audi into
No,
your
because
Audi.
some girls like Kylie Ireland, Nikki Hunter, they had those peach slits, and I remember trying to find that clit, and you're like,
Chasey
"Kegel it
Lane,
out,
Chasey
kegel it."
Lane, yeah.
She had the innie.
Yeah.
I have that clit that's right there, but the biggest clit I ever saw was Vanessa Del Rio.
Oh, yeah.
We should use this counter to do like a live clit comparison, but the camera's just up here and we're all just like, huh.
I would show you mine. If I wasn't wearing jeans, I'd just turn around.
Yeah, mine is a whole thing too.
You have the Audi?
Next time. I don't.
Sweet Pea, are you digging this conversation, dude?
Absolutely.
Wait.
We know Sweet Pea's
Well,
got
wait a
a
minute. He's not making any
big
noise.
Audi.
I think he's concentrating on masturbating.
Oh,
Sweet Pea, are you
No,
there?
I'm listening to you, lovely ladies.
Baby, I wish that you were
wanted to
going to
ask
be
you
at
too,
AV,
late.
and I wish that you could break away from the fucking house for a convention.
I think he should.
I wish so too.
It's very frustrating.
You were
when
mentioning
we're-
the book and poster store. Remember the one we went to at the Hollywood Book and Poster store when we saw Bill Margold
Yes,
there?
I do. Sweet Pea used to live in L.A. area, and he would go to Playboy Radio.
Wow.
We waxed your ass on radio. Roxy
Yep.
Giselle waxed your ass.
Roxy
Yes,
Giselle
indeed.
waxed his ass?
Yep, he was bent over. I held his ass cheeks open, and Roxy Giselle got in there with the hot wax, and
Oh, I bet that hurt like a
It's
motherfucker.
the best, honestly.
it was hairy. We did him
For a
right.
first time, it's probably rough, but I love
They
it.
took care of me just right.
Mine too.
No, wait a minute. Would you like that Steve Carell and the 40-year-old virgin just going, ah!
You know, he really did those.
Yeah.
No screaming.
No, he was a trooper, man.
Okay.
Really?
And Sweet
Okay.
Pea pulls his pants down, right? And we're like, he's soft, whatever. Within seconds, I think Roxy's like sucking my titties. I think I let you touch my titties, and I was the first set of jugs you ever touched.
Really?
Absolutely,
You never
yes.
touched him before?
And to pussy, I let you touch my Audi clit. And all of a sudden, fucking Sweet Pea goes from like this to this. His cock got so big and so hard. I'm like,
I
you are a
love
grower.
growers.
Yeah, he was definitely whatever the
It's
grower
always a
show
fun
or what.
surprise.
Holy fuck, you have a big motherfucking cock. And then we're like, okay, bend over. We're waxing your ass. But yeah, so you used to come
Yes,
to,
indeed.
I forgot, the Hollywood Book and Poster with Bill Margold, and Serena went with him. That girl from the 70s, Serena, the blonde girl.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
And I was selling my book. It had just come out, Lights, Camera, Sex, so it must have been like 03, 04.
Yeah.
Sweet Pea, you're just a dude's dude. You are such a good
A
man.
dude's dude?
He is a dude's dude.
I know a lot of guys
Thank you.
that are dudes dude, but they're in West Hollywood. It's a
No,
different thing.
not that kind.
No,
Oh, okay.
props for getting your ass waxed like a champ, because that
Yeah.
shit is rough the first time. And like I said, love a grower. That's a fun surprise for
It
everyone.
was like
I love a
Roxy
grower.
and I are like, whoa, where'd that come
Full
from?
shower. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
no.
You get what you
Right.
you get what you get, which is good also. But like, it's fun. That's why I don't
Yeah.
like dick pics before a date, because I want to be surprised when we bang later.
See, what did I tell you? I agree. I like to be surprised in person.
I like the vibes to be like, especially a first date. Like the vibes are right. We're already attracted
Yes.
to each other. We have a good time at
Yeah.
the date. Now it's time.
It's time.
What do I get? Plus, I love it growing in my mouth. That's my favorite. Since it's like a sense of accomplishment. Like I always
Yes.
like them to come
Yes.
right here, so I can see it, so I can get it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's your
just-
prize. Okay, now I have to ask you, Lonnie. You just hold that thought, Sweet Pea. Because Lonnie and I, we're on the same fucking wavelength. There have been a time or two in my personal life and on film where a guy couldn't come.
Yes.
I
Wow.
fucking feel dissed if I don't get the
Yes.
jewel. Like
Yes.
Thank you. And I remember one guy, it was probably 20 years ago, and he couldn't come, and I was like, and like turned to her and he said, "Are you mad?" I said, I am a little miffed. Like, I want that fucking, don't even fucking go if your head's not in the game.
Oh,
It's
fuck
a hard-
no.
and
Don't
it's a
have
hard
sex
thing
if
I've
you're not
learned
gonna.
about
Yeah.
male talent. I've gained a respect for male talent,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've gotten my fair share of first timers, and you know they're really sweet. Like, oh, like this guy recently on a show was just like, oh, Loni. Oh, like he knew who I was before we got to the scene,
Right.
and then he was like, and he was so nervous. He could like, he wouldn't
Right.
like we were doing a Pretty Girls, who would barely touch me, and we sat there for a hot minute, and I was trying, doing my
Yeah.
good old, I get him good.
Yeah.
But
She
we
is good.
just we ended up wrapping it up kind of nicely and kind of tying it into the story. I don't know if they even used it, But, you know, he was like, the director pulled me aside after. He's like, I just love how you were with him. Like, you were so supportive. You were so, like, I suck a dick. I'll suck a dick all day, every day. I think I might have been the last fluffer.
Right.
Some bitch.
Old school fluffers, they really did exist.
But we do need to do a disclaimer. There is no such thing as fluffers anymore now. Yeah.
Not that I know.
But, like,
maybe if a gangbang's happening.
Yeah, and somebody.
Yeah, in a gangbang situation.
When you have that 101-man gangbang, there's usually a girl or two going around keeping you hard, you know. But you know what? I don't believe any girl who's been around for a couple years plus
Got a gay guy hard. There's no excuses
Whoa.
here sometimes.
Wow.
I'm just saying, sometimes there's no excuse.
I love that.
Unless they're drunk.
We gotta let Sweet Pea go because we got some other calls coming in.
Anything else, Sweet Pea, before we let you go tonight?
Just one last question. Outside of a traditional porn center studio, where would you love to have a porn scene shot?
Good one. Loni?
I still haven't done one of those back of the van videos.
I did.
I've done a lot. I love outdoor shit.
I did that in
but
Passages.
they won't let you post it anywhere.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You know, well, you couldn't on OF. You know where I would love to have a scene? Because I've never had sex on an airplane. I've given hand jobs.
I've given blowjobs, but never
Ginger's
full
had sex a lot on airplanes.
She's good at that. She's tiny. She can squeeze in that little bathroom. I would want one in a bathroom on an airplane. Because that's something I haven't conquered.
I want it on an empty row in the airplane. Maybe in the back.
Yes.
How about a car wash?
On a midnight flight.
Yeah, when everyone else is asleep, and even the flight attendants are like...
Yeah, they're checked out. They are. They're checking their OnlyFans
Those
page.
bathrooms are so tiny.
They're so and stinky.
I was like, oh. No, a good back seat, because I'm a big back seat car fucker.
That's what we did in the day.
Yeah.
High school, where you school?
Yeah. An MG
and I'm tiny
midget.
for it. We're tiny
I can
for it, too.
see one of my kids in that back seat.
No way.
Of a Volkswagen Bug.
Oh my God.
No way.
And the brake went off, and we went going down the hill like Herbie the Love Bug in San Francisco.
After you came?
Yeah, we're still coming, dun, and I could hear the music, dun, 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 and we're going through the thing. We hear the cable cars, horns honking, going through the yeah, we're going down that crooked street, and we're still going at it.
That is classic. So I say airplane and Loni.
Oh, there's not a lot of places I haven't fucked, though. Sorry to be
You can jump on airplane, too.
Yeah, jump on the airplane.
Space.
She fucking taught mine big time.
Space.
I didn't even think of
Floating in
that.
space.
Well, no,
Thank
because how
you,
would you
Sweetie.
anchor each other?
Thank you, Sweet Pea.
sorry.
Happy New Year,
Thank
buddy.
you. Have a great evening.
Bye, baby.
Okay.
Thank you.
818.
231-2580.
I'll never remember.
That's okay.
I remembered the last one, then you changed programs. I'm
Yeah.
like, seriously?
Her nails and her hair match.
And my necklace.
And the necklace. Jeez. And you did that all yourself.
I dyed the wig myself also, yes.
And her pubes, did you see?
Oh my God, if I could dye my pubes this color blue, that would be it. I would run the game, okay? We gotta like compare pubes though. I'm very, because I just trimmed, but I've been rocking the same bush for, I want to say 3 years now.
Can they see me?
It's hella long.
No, Edric, can they see them down
I'll show
there?
you.
Yeah, no, they can see. They can see Loni.
can?
They'll be able to see Lonnie. I could see in that shot.
What about me?
No, I just switched it.
Okay, I'll show you my pubes. Now, I used to be way bigger in the 80s.
Go on my shot here.
Okay. Okay, I'm
so
standing
bad.
up. I used to be a lot bigger.
Okay, while they're showing each other their pubes, let's do a close-up here on the
I used to
crab
be up here,
cakes.
and I had it lasered, and I regret it.
Laser's the worst.
I would never do
Meantime, my girls are sitting there showing each other
Oh,
their
I
pubes.
love yours.
So long, too.
Oh, I
How
wish
long?
I had you. I'm pulling her
Unfortunately,
pussy
we can't
here.
show you this on
like
television.
Allegedly.
Almost. Allegedly.
Wait, okay. I don't think you could pull
'Cause
mine
we
that
would
much.
get-
Hold
Sorry,
on.
I'm so warm.
I trim mine. Hold on.
Wow.
Not bad, though.
Yeah, no.
I have
This
to
is
trim
a
'em tomorrow
typical
'cause someone
evening
bought
at
'em on
my
OnlyFans.
house. At Casa James, this is a typical going on. So
I want mine to
people
go
say, don't you
out
get
more."
lonely in that big old house? I go,
I'm very
are
envious.
you kidding?
I'm very.
Do you
And
see
then the
what
lips
goes
are
on here on a nightly basis?
close.
Yours is perfect.
2 sets of razors.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's, oh wait,
that
look at I have
part.
toilet paper. I have toilet. I pulled
Okay.
my pussy open.
Yeah.
There's my big clit. Can you see?
Oh, yeah, yours is...
I have an Audi for sure.
Got
Oh, you got a medium.
You guys want to get a room?
You have a hybrid.
Okay. Why they're comparing
We're done.
each other's... No, go ahead. Keep going.
We're professionals.
No. The viewers just went through the roof. Exactly.
We have...
Let's give you what you must watch. This is what you must watch, week 42, from our good friends at the mall.sex. Remember, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, the mall has it all. And I hope that this camera is on, because I'm playing to this camera. I will look like some weird Ron Burgundy skit if I'm looking into the wrong camera. All right. When you go to the mall.sexy, you should check out this scene. Oh, my God. It's called Ashford Manor from Lust Cinema. It's Jasmine T, Nolina Nix, and Dylan Diaz. Oh, hot, hot, hot stuff. MILF Lessons from the Bedroom 5 with Aiden Opal and Casa Ashoka. Overworked Titties 19 with Candy Alexa and Sherry DeVille.
How do you overwork titties?
I don't know, but I'm sure you'd find out.
Mine have been being worked on for quite some time, and they're still fine.
And by the way, you both look really gorgeous tonight. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I don't even have makeup on.
Yeah, you look great.
I'm getting lazy.
You got a glow. That's what it is.
You can be, though. Gorgeous.
Afterglow from sex. And this week on the mall.sexy, the career perspective is on Jenna Hayes, my dear friend Jenna Hayes. This woman, in 2003, she got the AVN for Best New Starlet. In 2009, AVN for Female Performer of the Year, has worked with every single company. Some of the movies you could check out is Jenna Hayes' Dark Side, Nymphomaniac Jenna Hayes, and my favorite of all the movies that we shot together was Not Bewitched XXX. That was...
Who was she in that?
She was Samantha.
Okay.
With a blonde wig on.
She's making a comeback at the conventions.
Yes, she is,
because she's
she put out a book and stuff.
Good for her.
And she looks like $1 million. I don't want to give it away, but there's a very good chance we'll be able to see her at AVN.
Okay, you never know. You never know.
Come by the inside booth.
AVN's like the surprise convention. Like Exotica's, it's very kind of cookie cutter who you know is going to be there. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love Exotica's. But AVN seems to bring out people that haven't been to Exotica's.
Yeah.
That haven't been to a lot of conventions in the past 5, 10, 15 years. I don't know what it is about AVN. It's kind of like hometown. It's that old school, because that's how the convention started back in the 80s.
That's right. We did
CES.
it. Yes. And we did this. We had these big booths.
Huge.
I think I was telling you this on the phone the other day. We had these giant booths. We were at the Sands Expo Center, and it was... the companies like Wicked and Hustler and Elegant Angel and Vivid and all of these companies. VCA.
Yeah.
Sexy Pictures. The list goes on and on and on. They had giant, big booths with the little rooms inside, and the guy would come in and go, all right, I'll get... 2,500 units of that movie, and then I'll get a couple more. Oh, and look, here's a girl here serving you an hors d'oeuvre. Okay, I'll get 3,000 units.
Right. That's how they make those big booths like Wicked, Vivid. I heard those went for like $50,000.
Oh, God, yeah. And they had that money. And that was nothing.
Nothing.
And that didn't even count the cocaine budget. So,
That was not true. That was not true. That didn't, at Vivid, or I don't remember companies ever offering. I had one director in the 80s. Roy Courage. Yeah. And that was the only time he's dead. He wasn't. Yeah.
Honestly, when I got in, I thought there'd be more of the party atmosphere.
Right, there's not.
I've gone to regular ass Hollywood parties like in the past few years, and they would have like lines.
Oh, we used to have big ass parties. They just don't do that anymore.
Like, oh, that's neat. And then when we'd have to like hold up the newspaper, or hold up the I've done shoots where I've had to hold up the newspaper and do the before interview. They're making really sure that it's a clean, straight, safe environment.
Like
and that's
though.
good,
Very PC.
It's very good.
And that's a huge misconception, is that it's like drugs are literally all my time.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now that kind of nonsense does not go on.
Because it's already kind of illegal to shoot it.
Yeah.
Now they don't want to get caught without a permit or whatever. And then on top of that, drugs.
And then you could lose some good actual scenes and good works because of I think it's better that it's just straight.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and don't get high before you come on the set too, because we'll kick you off the set.
Yeah.
Here's a trivia question for you. There is a porn couple who got married at AVN during the expo, and I'll give you a hint. It was in the Hustler booth. What were the name of these two performers? Now, they've since been divorced and gone on
Christy Canyon.
And James Bartholet, yes. No, there was a very famous adult couple. She's really a huge star, gorgeous woman.
Still around?
Yes, and he's a male talent that is still around, always performing every week. Who was this porn couple who was married in the Hustler booth? What are we seeing in the chat room there, Edric? Are people guessing what it was?
No clue.
Nobody's guessing on that?
No. I don't have any idea. So they must have worked a lot for Hustler.
Well, they worked for a lot of companies, but the first porn movie she ever went on was a movie that was directed by our good friend, Mr. Axel Braun, and I was in this one. It was Happy Days 2, XXX, and the guy that she married met her at her work, and she was interested in what we were doing, so he brought her on the set, and she was sitting there stroking him off, and we were going like, who the fuck is that girl? And we were all like freaking out. She's so gorgeous. And literally a week or 2 weeks later, she was in porn and up for Female Performer of the Year, all these awards.
What year about?
This was,
I'm so stumped.
You're so stoned?
Stumped.
Oh, stumped. This was, I'm going to say about 2016, 2017, maybe 2014. Okay. Anybody figure it out in the chat room yet? Nobody knows who it is?
Nope, tell us.
All right.
Because they're going to be like, oh.
You're going to be shocked.
Oh.
Vicky Chase and Eric John.
Oh, God damn it. I should have known that.
Vicky Chase.
I love Vicky Chase.
I do too. I didn't know that.
She gave me so many, she was so nice to me when I came in the industry.
She's nice.
Oh, she is a beautiful
she's
lady.
Amazing.
Yes,
but I give her so much love for being like a
and
big
that's
sister.
how she got her stage name. She worked at Chase Bank.
No way.
No,
yes.
they did not do that.
And she was a teller there, and Eric John would come in every week and bring in the checks, okay? And she goes, wow, what do you do for a living? You're bringing in a check every week. Oh, I do porn.
Check.
Yeah, actually, Eric John was the first porn house I lived in.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to shoot his live scenes. He was a big shoe fetish guy.
I didn't even know. I don't even know him. So
he actually did also one of my fan favorite scenes to date, Loni Fucks a Fan. Sorry, guys.
Oh my God. Okay, so he's still in the
I
business.
thought your favorite was Pink Panther XXX.
Not my favorite, the fan favorite.
Oh, the fan favorite. We did the Pink Panther XXX.
It was hilarious and amazing.
Who'd you play in it?
A femme fatale villain who has the Pink Panther.
She was the female
but you gotta do the
Panther.
accent. I hit it in my...
What are you doing with the Pink Panther diamond? You cannot put that in your vagina. You're getting the vagina juices all over it. You silly minky. Get over here and fuck me. And she goes, she would like grab me. And she grabbed my nuts, and I go, you're my suspect. And then she grabs my nuts, and I go, I suspect you're squeezing the shit out of my penis. Oh.
You are such a great character actor. Who put that one out? I never heard of that one.
We did it.
Did a whole
We did it.
Did you do a whole series of those?
You personally?
Yes.
Yeah. And you released it?
Yeah, we did it upstairs.
That's so cool. What
I still have the
company?
diamond.
Is it,
To my
let me
jewelry box.
see.
It's in her vagina.
I thought, I was like, I didn't see
She's
it
got
in
it
the
down
pussy.
in her vagina. Yes.
Oh, it's in my jewelry box.
And where can people see this?
Well, we put it up on the OnlyFans and the Loyal Fans, and I believe it's getting inducted into the Library of Congress next week. So, yes. It'll be up there with clips of the Indiana Jones and the lost boner of fate.
Yes. Oh my God. Could you imagine a whole archive of all the best parodies of porn?
Well, that being said,
maybe
if the porn archaeologists years from now look up porn, what is the movie you want them to find? What is the movie you want them to find? What is that quintessential Loni? What's that quintessential Christy movie?
WPINK-TV. January 1985.
Jeepers.
I know. It was just, there was something magical about it.
Wow. And she knew the answer right away.
Why? Because for like a porn, for like a collector, it was so beautifully dated.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't as pretty as maybe the vivid stuff down the road, but there was so much innocence in that, which sounds like an oxymoron.
Yeah.
But, like I had those great tips.
We got, by the way, Christy and I both gave each other thesauruses for Christmas. So that's why we're using a lot of big words tonight.
Sometimes they just come out of the fucking blue. I don't know why, because I'm really not that smart. But it was like one of those, there was something fun about it.
Yeah.
They shot it on Betacam, and they're like, we're using
God.
Betacam on this. And everyone's like, and the actor's like, what the fuck is Betacam? Who cares? It was just, I loved that movie.
Lonnie, back then, these were these big camera units.
But they were smaller than the other big ones.
Right. But sometimes the light would be on top of the camera, right? So if the cameraman is down underneath trying to get the girl, you're sitting there going, did somebody order barbecue? And you realize your fucking balls are on fire from that light on top of the camera.
Oh my God.
Well, before the Betacam with the light on it, they would bring in a light, like a handheld light, and they'd put that, they'd call it the sea light, Lonnie, and they'd put it right up against your pussy and the guy's balls. And it was the sea light because it was called the cunt light. So they could because we all had that crazy hair.
Are you taking notes?
Either.
Because there'll be a quiz later and you can win a free
If there was
trip.
a time capsule, we're going to put Lonnie Legends, what scene in for in 20 years, 100 years, they're going to open this up and this is going to be Lonnie's choice for the time capsule.
Yeah.
It's kind of a hard choice for me because I did a bunch of spreads for Hustler, and I was like a straight up Hustler honey for a hot minute.
Fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was the cover of their fetish one. And I was a centerfold for the teens one, the Barely Legal.
Right.
And then I did the third one, the regular Hustler publication. So those three were like so awesome for me. I mean, it's like such a big moment for my career.
That would be it.
But
it's that good memory we were talking about.
I don't know. Some of the fetish, you guys talked about the flaming pussy hairs, and it reminded me of this thing I did in Florida when I was shooting out a fetish. And I was on this, we would do this talk show, and we would shoot for this company, and this guy, it's blanking right now. But for his birthday, he redid, it was for Demon Seed, I think. Demon Seed Radio.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta check them out. I love shooting with those guys. Filming with those guys. It's another radio show, but fetish.
Yeah.
Right.
But so for one of the lead director's birthdays and for his new apartment warming, we covered the whole thing in plastic, set up a big pool in the living room so we could get a bunch of girls, and one of our homegirls had just had a baby, so like my body but full of the juice. Baby juice in the boobs. So we just did ice cream sundae wrestling, and then at the end she squirted us all with her breast milk.
No way.
And then did the chocolate sauce, and then we lined up and we got all the way into the bathroom, also lined with plastic, to do the showers parts, and there was just hand, body, chocolate prints everywhere. But as we were doing the happy birthday part, this girl went to queef the candles out. She
caught her pussy on fire.
She caught her pussy on
fire. No.
But just a little. We put it out right away.
She caught
just
her
a little
pussy
bit.
on fire.
Just a little bit. Because she kept missing. She was angled like this on the floor, and the cake was here, and she kind of did it twice and missed. By the twice, she got a little. And
it got her pussy.
But it was still kind of in the pool, so we were just like trying to pat it and throw ice cream on it.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay, you know what then? You get
Only
two
on
capsules.
Inside the Industry can you hear this. You would never hear these facts on Discovery Channel or Amazon.
I'm trying to decide. Actually, that kind of brings me to something I wanted to ask you guys. Like, when did you become a MILF or labeled as a MILF in your career? Because I just shot my scene for Elegant Angel. Just finally came out, and it's for their new MILF site. I'm not playing anyone's mother,
right?
But then I noticed some of the new. I just did a shoot with this guy, and I've noticed some photos, and I'm like, yeah, I get. I'm the big naturals. I have the big naturals. But MILF, I'm 28. I'm like,
you know what? I don't know because I quit when I was like 35, and that was the 90s. Maybe I was 30, whatever I was, and there were no categories in the 90s. Do you know what I mean? You're a porn star. You're a porn.
Yeah.
There were no categories. You know, but now like on OnlyFans,
you gotta have a search tag.
You know, and people are like they'll get a video on OnlyFans. You know, be my stepmommy, or you're the cougar, the MILF. So I guess, you know, in the new age. But I was never in the porn business per se. In, you know, the throngs of my career being a MILF.
Well, do you think maybe I should just I'm not like trying to push away from it, but should I? I've not really figured out where I want to go for my next, you know, now I'm entering a new decade, you know, like, what should I do? Like, should I embrace more of my personal side, which is more like how you see me now, like more of an alternative kind of,
You're an alt MILF.
Yeah, I'm an alt MILF.
You're alt MILF.
Oh my God, I love that.
You know, that's what you could be. Start your own fucking category.
Yeah.
There's alt, there's MILF. Meet the alt MILF. You know, that's the kind of thing. It's how you feel about being called a MILF. If it doesn't bother you, who cares?
The things I like to do when I'm fucking is like I'm a big I'm a cute
right.
girl.
You don't look like a MILF, and you're certainly not the age. I mean, I guess you could be a MILF. I remember though meeting girls that were like 20, and they were like, "Yeah, I just did a MILF scene," and I'm like, "What the fuck am I then?" Like, I don't even want to think about what I am.
I mean, there's girls that are 22 years old. I'm a MILF.
Right.
I go, you barely pissed through hair. How did you become a MILF? You jumped from teen past cougar all the way up to MILF.
You know, that's one of those things that's what you feel comfortable. Like, I don't care if you call me a slut. Don't call me a hooker. Don't call me a whore.
No.
I'm a slut, whatever. You know, but like, there's certain words that you're like, yeah, I am, whatever. And then other times you're like, man, no, you can't really call me that. Let's find something. So it's whatever makes you comfortable.
I like what you said, though. Find my own category.
I like
my own category. I like alt MILF.
Yeah.
It rolls off the tongue.
It does.
You like oatmeal?
I hate
alt MILF.
Alt MILF.
Alt MILF. I think you need to pluck your ear hairs because you're goofing up a lot tonight.
I don't know what it is. God.
He's got them pubes coming out his ears. We got to share.
All right, we got a call here. Hello, caller.
Saved by the bell.
Who's this and where are you calling from tonight?
From North Carolina. Happy New Year, James. It's me, Dan.
Hi, Happy New Year.
I think he called last time twice. Is this the guy that's in love with you? Oh, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Christy.
Hi, honey. So you're from North Carolina. So are you going to see us in Vegas next week? 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
I wish I could.
Oh, sweetheart. All right.
I was going to say to Christy, I'm looking forward to the new season of Sex Before the Internet on Vice.
You know what? Yeah, there's a lot of ads for it. And that was actually already out. They're acting like it wasn't. That came out like maybe in August of last year.
So they shot the whole thing. They're just delaying them putting it out.
A year ago. Well, not a year. No, I think it was a year ago they shot it.
It was a year ago.
And then they released it. Now they're re-releasing it. It was great, though. Oh, my God. Ginger and I did that. It was in August. Not this past, but the one before. And it was great. It was supposed to be Sex Before the Internet. We were there all day, whatever. And then they chopped Ginger
My first thought would be
Tracy. And we were kind of like,
Christy, my first thought would be, I thought it was called Dark Side of Porn because every show on Vice has the word dark side.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because there's Dark Side of the Ring, there's Dark Side of Football, there's Dark Side of Comedy. Why not dark side of porn?
Dark side of MAGA.
And it makes it titillating.
Yeah, it draws people. It's a tag.
Right.
I think the girls are giving you the perfect answer there, buddy. That's like, if you say dark side on anything, people are going to go and watch that.
Because they think it's going to be nasty. Oh, the porn business is
They go on PBS and they go, the dark side of mathematics. And they go, oh, great. I got some baby oil. I'm ready to whack off. And there's some guy going, today we're going to talk about algebra. And I was ready to jack off. You said it was the dark side of mathematics.
Oh,
you
my
know?
God.
Yeah.
You know what, though? They were not, like, people were like, be careful with Vice, blah, 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 blah. They were great. They were professional. They were nice. They did. Yeah, and they didn't get like, was it, was it bad to be important? They were very upbeat, but Ginger and I are also like, if they would have been negative, we would have been like, not our stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I hate it when they go negative for porn stuff.
Because it gets
Hot Girls Wanted made me furious.
Did they
Oh, God, those hot girls. That was a bad thing.
This is when my mom was still around. She calls me. She goes, have you seen this movie? What are you doing right now? What? I'm like, Mom, no, it's a fucking movie and it's fucking
There's
bullshit.
a big difference between what those idiots did with Hot Girls Wanted.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I can't complain about that too much because remember we were on there.
Yeah,
with
but
the show
they
when we
made
were
it
at the
seem
Hustler
like
store.
We were all sex trafficked. Like hookers in the street. You know, it made us seem like
no one's going to sex traffic us.
No, we're not sex
like,
trafficked.
They'll be like, throw those back. No, they're mean.
Put them back. Put them back.
Oh,
no way. So yeah, I got tons of texts, emails of friends that who had already known what I was doing, and they're like, "We just saw this documentary. Are you okay?" Like I'm like, bro, it's been years at this point. Like, are you asking
These
me
are
this now?
small little isolated incidences.
Yeah, but still, it was damaging.
Yeah.
It was damaging.
Caller, do you have another question?
No, I was going to say to Christy.
Spit it out.
I know they're going to do one on Ron Jeremy. What is your favorite moment about Ron?
You know, that's such an odd subject for me. He was the first guy in 1984 that I ever fucked on film. And then throughout the years, we were friends. Sometimes we'd fuck off camera. So I don't have that perspective of him. I knew him as a nice guy. Pushy, yes, but never what they've accused him of. But I gotta say, I think he did it. It just, when there's that many girls, at first I'm like, no, you fucking wimps. It's Ron Jeremy, he's pushy, but...
To not girls that aren't us.
Yeah, right. Ron Jeremy once wouldn't even fuck me. Like, he was eating me out for something. It was like in the 90s, and I was so turned on. He was a good fucking pussy eater. I'm like, just fuck me, Ron. He's like, I can't. I have to be somewhere. So I was actually turned down by him. So for me to hear what had happened, I'm like, no. And then just as time went on,
but men in power, men in powerful positions. He's like the most known sex male performer of all time.
I agree.
So I could see, and also believe women, but still, it's like you said, it's a hard because I know him as well. I've never shot with him, but I've met him during events, and we interviewed together. We kind of, Did you ever? We didn't fuck necessarily. We did the Dr. Susan Block show together a couple of times. So that whole fun.
But see, you and I are strong personalities. No one's
not necessarily going to get.
No one's going to overstep their bounds with us, I guess. But anyway,
we got to go to a commercial break.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, honey.
Caller, thanks for calling in. All right, let's go to one more commercial break. We got a little bit of the news. We're going to wrap up our show.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Comics, animated porn, and games that are hot, raw, and uncensored. Check out Dukes.com. That's Dukes with a Z. They have the sexiest erotic stories featuring curvy MILFs, busty teens, and well-hung studs ready to give them every thick inch. There's superhero porn, horror and suspense porn, monster porn, and horny housewives. With hundreds of videos and thousands of comics, you'll be guaranteed to have a good time. And coming this summer, Dukes.com will be adding some hardcore VR animated porn onto the site as well. So, check out Dukes.com. You won't be disappointed.
Happy holidays from Duke's Dolls. We're having a special sale for the holiday season. For the months of December to January, when you type the promo code in HOLIDAY 2023, that's HOLIDAY 2023, we will automatically get you $100 off the price of any medium or large product on the website. That's www.dukesdolls.com. Come and get a very special gift for a very special someone or yourself. We won't tell if you don't. So come and get the best pleasure toys around and only at Duke's Dolls. That's dolls with a Z, baby. HappyHolidays.com.
If you like me, your lovely Misty Stone, Emily Willis, Kinsey Reeves, Gabby Carter, Bella Danger, Tina K, Sybil, Erica Lauren, Candace Dare, or Purple Bitch, go to the mall.sexy, click channels number 2, and scroll down to whatever you like, baby. Or check out our news. Keep up with what's happening, like Inside the Industry and much, much more. All you want is at the mall.sexy. Remember that site and visit them today and every fucking day. The mall.sexy, baby. The mall.sexy is the newest porn center, and you can find all that you're looking for there. Shop the stores and check out the theaters. Everybody is on there, even me, the lovely Misty Stone. Just click on the channel 2 at the top, and all of my social media connections are on there too, baby. And one of the real reasons that I'm talking about the mall.sexy is the mall.sexy now has the new Vixen Media Group series, Milfy. Plus, Blacked Raw, Tushy Raw, Deeper, starring that sexy redhead Maitland Ward and Slate. Go to the mall.sexy and join today, and all of the links are there on the homepage. 24 hours a day, the mall has it all. The mall.sexy.
We are back, kids. We are back. Let me get some ice for Loni's wine because it wasn't chilled ahead of time.
Well,
so
white wine is supposed to be served chilled.
Yes, it is. There you go. I feel it feels so ghetto with the ice cubes in it. And wine in a red cup.
White wine. The ghetto part is the red cup. Yeah. The white wine with ice cubes is like a.
Yes, we're on.
Oh, hi.
So,
sake.
Oh, sake got to have warm.
Right there.
Yeah.
And it's with seafood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Hi. So,
we're back.
I am going to put out.
Me after the show.
Yeah.
I didn't ask what. I just said yes.
Yeah.
You probably figured it's like
something about our bushes or something.
Yeah. Oh, Lance. Oh, play with my pussy. Oh, Lance.
There you go.
That's the kind of girl I am.
I love it.
Oh, I love doing
those.
There
you go.
I love doing those 30-minute quick dick rating videos.
Yes. 30
seconds.
30 minutes?
30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, totally. Yes. Yeah, I was just telling a friend of mine tonight coming over here, I was like, sometimes you get the guys that send the 4-inch cocks, and you're like, I don't know if he wants me to make fun of him.
Well, no, because I make sure they ask me, can I send you a picture? Or if they send me a picture, I send them a charge. I will charge you to send me the picture, and then another charge for what kind of response you want.
Okay.
The length, if I'm nude or not, and how mean or nice you want.
So they just get me nude. There's no fucking choice. Get to the point of it.
But do you remember one time we had a guy send us a picture?
On
and I think it was when we were on Vivid.
Playboy.
Or Playboy. and his penis was so small, and we'd go, "Is that a dick pic?" Or it looks like he was holding a Virginia Slim cigarette. And he goes, "But that's my penis."
I know. No.
And I'm sorry, but if you hold your penis between your index and your middle finger, that's a small penis.
What is your, Loni, be honest with me, what is your favorite daily cock size to fuck, suck, lick, whatever? Like, of course, porn, they're a little bigger than the average, but in your personal life, do you like those big, are you fucking a size queen? Do you like those big dicks?
I am not a size queen. I've made that quite clear over the years, and I will fuck a lot.
Yeah.
I'll fuck pretty much anything. If we're laughing, we're having a good time, or you know, I'm just feeling the right way. But I noticed
Mandingo to Stewie.
I keep
Demito. Take that cock, Loni.
Me and my friends call it bench. I keep a few dudes in rotation, as it were.
Okay.
But I noticed they're all kind of like tall, skinny fuckboys, and they all have the same kind of nice, long and thick dicks. Not a Coke can, but they fill it up all the way, and then it's like
We have a caller.
Okay,
Maybe that caller has a Coke dick or
I have nothing against Coke
a
dicks.
Virginia Slim dick. Who knows? But we'll find out. Hello, caller. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Patrick. I am actually the deputy mayor of Abilene, Texas.
Well, they named your city after lube, buddy.
And where were you when I was signing at the local porn store in Abilene, Texas in the 90s?
Ooh, the 90s. That was a rough decade.
Were you in like elementary school?
Oh, God.
He's younger than me.
Maybe junior high.
Okay, I'll go with that. I'll go
Okay.
with that. I'm robbing the cradle with you, Patrick.
So, Patrick, have you got a question for us tonight, my friend?
No, I actually just want to say you had a really great show. Have two wonderful legends there with Seka and Christy.
And Loni Legend, too. Don't forget about Loni Legend.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Miss Legend herself.
And James Bartholet, so that's 4 fucking legends. Boy, you got your money's worth tonight.
Dan, it's a hell of a Wednesday.
Now, are you going to be going to X3 or AVN this year?
He's our handler.
I'm going to, if I'm lucky enough, I'll be at both.
Oh, that's right. That's our handler.
We have to get him a ticket.
Oh, okay.
Remember last year, Corky was real persnickety with them.
Don't worry about it. Daddy will take care of it.
How cute he is.
Oh yeah. That's
But that reminds me, we still have a contest, so you could win a free ticket to go to
He's
AVN.
going with us.
No, but these are for the fans, for the
Oh.
listeners and the
For the other
viewers out
people.
there.
I showed her a picture, and you know what, honey? She said that you're her kind of guy.
100%, boo.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
good.
just talking
I was-
about
I
how I
was
like to
gonna-
grab onto
Yeah.
beards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
was gonna
is
cut the
this
beard
the
off way
dating
too.
game or inside the industry? Thank you. As I was saying,
Oh, hi.
we have a contest so you can win a free ticket to go to the AVN Expo in just a few weeks in Las Vegas. AVN has very kindly given me 4 4-day passes. This is each ticket pass is worth over $400.
And they're hard to get.
And it's very hard to get. You're getting a VIP 4-day pass, dude and dudettes, right into James at, zip, right into Inside Contest at gmail.com. That's insidecontest@gmail.com. Put AVN contest in the header. You're making faces behind my back. Stop doing that.
see that.
I can see that. I have eyes in the back of my head.
I'm trying to be
Yes,
theatrical.
that comes from all those years as being a dancer on Broadway. You had to have eyes in the back of your head, or Tommy Toon was coming up and going, new meat? You know, so, yeah. So, sorry, Tommy Toon. Okay.
Sorry, Patrick. I don't care about Tommy. I care about you.
And we have another contest also. XBiz has given me 4 free tickets to go to the X3 at the
nice.
Hollywood Palladium. So again, right into Inside Contest at gmail.com and put
Christy.
XBiz contest in the header.
Loni.
Okay, take it away, girls. What do you want to talk about?
Is my cutie still there in Abilene, Texas?
I'm still here.
Not Abilene. He's in Afrosheen.
He's Abilene, Texas.
Oh, I thought he said it was called Afrosheen.
Have you had your ears checked? You're really goofing up tonight.
Who?
Exactly.
What?
I know.
What?
I know. That's why.
Can you hear me now?
What, sweetheart?
Can you hear me now? Hello,
We
hello.
can hear you.
Hello. Porn Alzheimer's. Oh.
So yeah, Patrick's gonna be at X3. You're doing X3.
Yes, I'm gonna do definitely Saturday. We'll see about Friday.
Are you signing upstairs or down?
Oh, I don't know if they did give me my assignment. I don't remember. I'll be
if you're
posting about it.
downstairs, come by us. We said we can't go upstairs.
Oh, no.
Oh, going upstairs
we
is a
told
nightmare
them
in
that
the
we
heels
can't
and
go
the
upstairs
suitcase.
because our plastic hips would get damaged.
The heels and the suitcase going up and down those goddamn stairs.
And it's
I
hard to
know.
sign.
And
It's
nobody
loud.
goes up there
Who's going up
except
there?
for the
Come with
weirdos.
us. Patrick's our handler.
All right.
Now
There we
watch,
go.
all the weirdos will come up and go, oh, I see you're up here now. Oh.
I can't. We said if we get stuck up. Mo claims it's like, no, I'm putting you two downstairs. We're like, this business was built on our backs.
Right.
I love throwing
Literally.
that out there.
And you
just
spend a
kinda
lot
got-
of time on your back.
You have to respect your
And on the
legends.
knees.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Oh, I can't wait. January's so fun, and then February it's good to have nothing really.
That's true.
Because those 4 days.
We got another call.
Bye,
all
honey.
right, thanks, Patrick.
Bye.
All
Can't wait to
right.
meet you.
Have a good one.
Okay. Hello, caller.
Tell them I-
Hello, who's this? And where are you calling
we
from
do
tonight?
not need a car warranty.
Hello, caller. Who's this? Where are you calling
We're
from
cute.
tonight?
Look how cute we are.
It's a great angle.
Hello.
Hi, Mickey.
Hello
Lynn.
there, James. How are you?
Hi, James.
I'm good. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Hey, how are you all going at the moment?
What's that?
We're doing great. He asked. It's not you, baby. He can't even hear us, and we're 2 feet in front of him.
Yeah, so you're calling into Inside the Industry Radio right now. Do you have a question for us?
36 double D.
Yes. I just want to say, well, actually, I want to say I'm a all-time listener, first-time caller, and I just want to say your Inside Industry is just one of a kind, James. It's definitely one of a kind, and I cannot wait to see you guys very shortly, very soon.
Oh, great.
Where?
Are you coming to AVN or are you coming to X3, buddy?
First, I've got to organise a plane ticket, and I'll be flying over, and hopefully I'll be at the AVN.
Oh.
Now, are you coming? Are you in New Zealand or Australia?
Australia.
Australia. Okay.
He'll be coming to LA though. He can't see us in Australia. Now let me ask you something really quick. Okay, long time listener, first time caller. What is it about tonight's show where you were like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm getting it done. No.
It's where you two are showing each other your vaginas.
Maybe that
I
was
got
it.
curious.
What was that moment that made you want to finally call us in the brand new year of 2024?
Well, I've always been very busy at work, and my time schedule's not compared to the American time to the Australian time. So
Right.
So you'd hear the
I've always tried to call, but this is the first time I actually got through because my phone line here is not the best in Australia.
Oh,
Congratulations.
fantastic.
This
Well,
is
what
us.
time is it over there right now, buddy?
12 hours?
It is 10 to 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, great.
Okay, well, this is us popping your cherry. Spank my ass for him.
Okay.
This is for you, bud. So
Are
it's
you
kinda
watching or
awkward for
are you
Going.
watching?
It actually feels
Yeah.
good.
I'm watching at the moment, yes.
Okay. We just popped your cherry, baby. Welcome to
All
Inside
right.
the Industry.
And to top it off, I want you to smudge this deviled egg in her cleavage.
That's so not going to happen, baby.
Good try, though.
That is not going to happen.
Really?
No, not a deviled egg.
Not a deviled egg.
No. She can maybe eat some
Ooh.
watermelon.
Feed her.
Oh, there you go. Eat some watermelon out of her cleavage. This is a first for our friends in Australia. You'll love this one. We're going to go in a little close now. Oh.
Loni going, soft lips.
Oh.
And my tits are hot.
Now turn toward the camera so they could, toward the lens there. Do it again there, Loni. Okay.
Look at my bra doesn't even fit.
Oh, there we go.
Do you notice
Get a nice big juicy one there. Okay.
I get 4 titties.
Here you go, everybody. Happy New Year. L'chaim.
Okay, ready?
There we go. Oh, look at it disappeared.
Where'd it go? I lost it. Now there's watermelon juice
dripping down her.
Oh, where did it go?
I don't know. There
it is. Oh my God.
Okay, turn around is fair play.
There we go.
I'm gonna go for
a little
grape.
A grape.
I'm going for a grape.
Look at that. And by the way, trivia question there. How big is Loni now? She's a G cup. G, as in great God Almighty. Look at them big titties.
Okay, ready? I'm going in.
Okay.
I'm going into the G's.
All right. Happy New Year. Okay.
It's for luck.
Oh. All right. There we go.
My eyes are closed. I don't know where
Get that grape. Get that grape.
Okay, I'm going in.
Going in for the grape.
Dive. No, I'm not complaining.
Oh.
Yes.
Just a spoonful of Loni helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down.
Very sweet.
Just a spoonful of Christy and she'll go down. Oh my God, caller, what do you think about that, huh?
I've got lipstick marks.
Very well presented.
Wasn't that amazing? That was totally worth it. Well,
we're glad that you called.
Enter our contest.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. Thank you. Right on. And don't forget...
Thank you, James. And
go ahead.
Yeah, I said thank you so much. And hope the new year brings all positive vibes to you all there.
Thank you. You too. And don't forget, everybody out there, we're also on Roku TV 24 hours a day.
That's awesome.
I have my own television channel 24 hours a day. It's amazing. Christy and Loni and me and all of the girls and guys and stuff. And there are lots of great segments on there. There's music videos. There's how-to segments, answering fan mail. There's so much stuff on there. Roku TV, it's all over the world, and you can watch it, and it's free.
You know, James is the hardest working man in porn.
Pretty much.
You have your hand in so many different pots in the business. Of course, you have your Kieran Lees and your Dreads. Like the guys that are fucking, they're out there every day pounding that pussy. But what I'm saying is you don't just pound the pussy, you do all kinds of stuff.
And mainstream as well.
Right, and which you're going to get a lot more into in the new year coming up. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And he's a good guy.
And thank you out there. Thank all of you out there so much. From me, James Bartholet.
Loni Legend.
Christy Canyon.
Good night and good sex.